All right, so here's the basic idea. The diesel heater works great, and it will get it up to temperature. It will maintain a temperature really nicely. But in order to go from how cold it is outside to, nice, balmy 65, 70, whatever I want to put it at in here, it takes quite a bit of diesel. Not quite a bit, but it takes more than I would like to burn just to get it up to a temperature. So I think what I'm going to try instead is to use one of these little buddy heaters, and we're going to try to just use this to blast initial heat into here for a few minutes, so then the diesel heater can literally just be there to maintain the temperature, and this will be there to get us there really quickly. This is also going to be great for an additional heat source should the diesel heater have an issue and decide it doesn't want to work anymore. So let's just try this. This is literally brand new off the shelf. Just bought it. So we're gonna screw this onto here. It's about 45 degrees in here right now. And I think, how do we do this? Push knob to ignite pilot. Okay, hold on. It says push knob to ignite pilot. After lit, hold for 30 seconds. Oh, there we go. I think I have to hold it down for a little bit just to ignite it. Then after lit, hold for 30 seconds, release and turn to desired setting. So we're just gonna release this in about, roughly 30 seconds. And the pilot is heating up a thermocouple. There's a little piece inside this type of setup where the pilot light actually heats up this little wire, and the wire produces a tiny little bit of electricity which opens a valve to release the main gas. And we should be heated now enough to, there we go, I saw it flame up. Maybe we will just put on some softer lights so we can kind of see. This has a heating element in it, which is kind of nice. Instead of just a stove top, this allows something to actually heat up and produce heat, hold heat, radiate heat. So now let's just turn it up to high, and we're already pushing out quite a bit of heat here. Now this does say indoor safe, but just with propane in general, you do want to use it somewhere ventilated. So you want to crack a window or something like that. So now with this, I will have the engine heat, the box heat. This actually produces heat. The AC unit in the roof has a reversing valve to produce heat. The diesel heater, and now the buddy heater. So that's basically 4.5 heat sources, because the box heat and the engine heat kind of are the same heat. We are now glowing nice and red. You can see that we're actually getting nice and toasty there. And now it's on full right now. It says, according to the box that came in, it says it'll last 5.1, 5 point something hours on low on just one of these. But we're just gonna put it on full blast and just throw in as much heat as we can, as quick as we can. All right. The other thing that I have done with my diesel heater sometimes is I take this Milwaukee fan and I will just borrow some heat from it and send it somewhere else. So if I were to put this not too close, don't want to melt the fan, but then we can start actually pushing some heat around. Now it does say it has a tilt sensor as well, so let's just try that out. Okay, so I tilted it and it completely shut off. So that tilt sensor works. That's awesome. The temperature gauge is now over 50 degrees. The other thing that's kind of a bonus on this heater is, even though it might take a few minutes for the heat to really radiate and warm the area that I'm standing in, I can stand right next to it and kind of cheat and just get warm right away off of it. So even if it takes a little longer, it's okay. I can just enjoy the heat that's happening. Yeah, so from here, I could easily have my diesel heater take over. It's getting to a decently comfortable temperature in here, and the diesel heater could easily just sip fuel and make it really nice and comfortable in here. And that having the diesel heater take over is literally just as simple as pushing on, and that's it. So I think I'm going to have the diesel heater start. We'll turn this off. And then I'm going to need to wait a little bit for the actual shroud to cool off so I can find a nice place to tuck it. I'm wondering if it will fit in here, but it looks like it might be a little thick. So I'll find a nice place to tuck this, but for now, I'll put it down there. And we are going to drink some juice, cook some hot dogs, and just have ourselves a little party in here. So I think we'll be good from here. Oh, and my hot dog buns are in here, so. I need to do some dishes. It is actually decently comfortable in here as far as like a living space. Got a bed, got TV, got multiple sources of heat. I got food, I got drinks. Got a nice fridge here. Pretty much got, you know, whatever else I kind of need just to be comfortable. And it's working pretty well. Should we check the outside temperature? Yeah, the outside temperature right now says 36 degrees, and we're doing just fine in here. Yeah, we're at about 60 degrees right now. Diesel heater's on, little buddy is off, and now we're, you know, just gonna have some hot dogs. Yeah. Tonight is gonna drop down to about 32 at a low, or tomorrow morning technically, freezing temps. And as long as I get the temperature somewhere comfortable in here, this bus is really, really well insulated, so it holds the temperature very well. So I'm not worried about it at all. Once I get it up to a temperature, the diesel heater will just do its thing. For tonight, I'm going to be spending the night in the house, not in the bus, just so I can get some other stuff done. But I just wanted to test out this buddy heater, see if it's something that I could see myself using, and I think it'll do a good job in here. Turn that off, pop the gas out just so it's not able to leak, and add a little ketchup. Oh, that was almost bad. Oh, gotta be more careful with the ketchup. Alright, well, I'm just gonna eat these hot dogs. I got onions and I got other stuff in there I could have added to it, but we're just going to keep it simple right now. I'd say this little buddy heater is a great addition to this little camper.